tonight. Couldn't find my tripod, so I've got this thing propped up whatsoever. And yeah, I got the old masturbator hat tonight. And just got back from football practice, so we got a bunch of baits tonight, and we'll have some giveaways as well. What's up, Alan? What's up, Hunter? So I've got a pretty good mess of like OGs and stuff like that. We can run some plastics. I've got some spicy beavers I'd like to put out there tonight. These are $6 a pack at retail. So we'll we'll try to get some guys some good deals on them. I'll be right back. I gotta go get a box to put the baits that's sold in. So let me run out to my truck. God dang. All right, I'm back. That didn't take too long. So, but anyway, God, I'm fucking hung up on something. I've got so much tackle in my bait room. Can't even walk in here anymore. All right. All right, that'll work. But anyway, we got hard baits, stuff like that. What's the hair bait above my head? That is a Hog Farmer hair jig. It's been out for several years. It's their stand up head. I've probably had this for about 4 or 5 years. This is a big Hog Farmer stand up hair jig. That's it right there. It's not really a preacher jig. When I think of a preacher jig, I think of this style right here. So a hair jig preacher style has a teardrop head. This one was custom tied for me uh, several years back from someone. I have actually caught quite a few fish on this thing. I personally like the teardrop style myself for the way I like to fish a hair jig. But like this style of stand up's really good. It's bigger, bulkier. Outcast makes a chicken jig, I believe. It's really good too. I don't want to give away all my hair jig secrets, but anyway, guys, we got a bunch of stuff to run tonight. We're gonna get started off, and then we'll do a giveaway. I'm just gonna kind of go by what I'm the auction block here, and yeah, we got some bandits we can run. Let me. I got actually. I'm just gonna go by what I can grab first. So. Um, I got a bunch of these Terminator spinnerbaits here. If you guys like these. All right, so super stainless Terminator spinnerbait. This one is 3/8 ounce white shad. So we're gonna run this. These are the super stainless. These are discontinued. And here we go. This bait starts at $1. All right, starting bid. We're gonna do 20 seconds instead of 30. Here we go. Can you show your big glide bait? Oh, I sure will. All right, Terminator Super Stainless 3/8 white. They don't make these anymore. Um, so the reason they made a super stainless version is they did have a titanium version, and a lot of guys said I want a stainless one. So they swapped over. This is new in the package. Never been used. I'm gonna run these spinner baits real quick. All right, thanks, Vernon. All right, next one. This one is a 1/2 ounce super stainless chartreuse shad. It's got an Indiana and a Colorado hammered Indiana blade on it. And here we go. You just started at $1. And if it's your first time purchase tonight, you'll get a free bait and you're doing. While we're on here, I do want to make an apology. There were 2 orders that for some reason I forgot to ship out. They were left in a pile. They're on my kitchen table. I just seen them this morning. I'll contact you. Message. I'm sorry behind. I usually put all my packages together in one bag, and I guess I forgot to grab these 2. And so I'll reach out to you. You're a little behind, and I apologize. This is a good little spinnerbait right here. Thank you, GH Will. All right, here's another Terminator. This is a 1/4 ounce white shad. It's a tandem, got the gold willow blade. I don't want to have my tripod tonight. I'm sorry. And it does have a bleeding hook on it, too. Uh, 20 seconds. All right, here we go. 1/4 ounce, gold willow, silver nickel. They're a great fall spinnerbait, 1/4 ounce. I think I paid like $4 a piece for these, but sometimes you overpay for things. But I saved some for me, so they're still worth it to me because I kept a few for myself. So I just get rid of the ones I don't need. Thank you, Bass Snatcher. And our last Terminator, we got a 1/2 ounce white shad. And these are the super stainless. They're actually pretty hard to find, especially in the package. If you find some Terminators, blue package titaniums, they go for about $20-$25 a piece. I don't know if they did away with Terminator itself, but they did away with a lot of the design and the blade components on some stuff. Thank you, Vern. All right, I got just a box of stuff here. Check this guy out. This is a Norman. This is a deep, tiny end brown chartreuse in the package. That's a hard one to find. This is made in USA, pre-Pradco. So let me go up to my Normans here. I'm just gonna run by style of bait. That'll help me out. All right, here we go. Norman. Deep tiny end. I'm sorry, it's a deep tiny end in the package. Here we go. Starting the auction now. Deep tiny end. So if you like BFS cranks, these are kind of hard to find. They got a cult following. It's a really small bait. They're hard to get. Runs about 2 to 4 foot. Any tackle boxes? Not tonight. What kind of tackle box are you looking for? I got some Bass Mafia boxes I'm making move next week. They're just a pain to shoot. Thanks, Carl. All right. Here's another one in the package. This is even better. This is a deep, or this is a baby end. It's kind of a, I thought it was watermelon red, but it's more of like a black with red flake, red belly. Yeah, we could find something. This one's in the package. This is pre-Pradco. Here we go. Baby in the package. I wish I could see it better. Did you see that red flake in there? Steve, I was talking about earlier. I forgot to put your package in the shipment last week. It was packaged up. I guess it got put to the side. I guess when my wife was cleaning, I found it this morning. I got it out to the post office. I'm sorry it's behind, and I was going to message you. I'll try to ship as quick as I can, and it's got missed. Thank you, Steve. So I'll throw something extra in your package and make it up for, because I'll try not to ship slow. All right, here's another one. This is a really cool color. This is another deep baby end. Look at this wild color. It's like a glitter chartreuse, orange tiger on this thing. Yeah. And here we go. Yeah. This isn't a color I see every day. So when I saw it, I grabbed it. Be a good spring color, good smallmouth color. These dive about 3 to 5 feet. And of course, you can see the Norman Lures address on there, not the Pradco address. Yes, I'll show the big glide in the back. Give me just a second. I may even throw a glide up tonight. If you guys be interested in me throwing a glide up, I can do it. Thanks, Steve. All right, here's the big glide. Everybody's asking in the back. This is a 8-inch bull shad trick shad. It seems like everybody wants to see it every show, but this is it. And it's been custom painted. I bought this at the East Tennessee Fishing Show. I didn't even put the hooks on it because I didn't get all the. I hadn't got the split ring, so just hadn't had time to fish it. Well, I know this is a bad dude, and I need to start throwing it this fall. But if you guys are interested, I may put this guy up right here. This is a big swim bait. This is a little 6-inch bigs. I believe it's slow sink. So I may put that. If you guys are interested, I'll run that tonight. That's a custom deal. All right. See what else we got in the box here. Here's some fat-free shad. This one's beat up. We got a bunch of fat-free shad tonight. All right, here's a Bill Dance fat-free shad. This one's got a little bit of rash on it. It's not in perfect shape. Just letting you guys know. Uh, this is like a gizzard shad color. I mean, honestly, I'm just putting it in here. If it don't get bid, we'll give it away. It's got some scratches on it. You could repaint it, whatever. Um, but this is the big size. Actually, I gotta get a little bag for it here. So when this is a good deal for if you're gonna spend $1 or $2. It's a good deal. This one came out of the bottom of somebody's box. But I've got some that are mint. All right, I'm gonna write your name on here also because it's a pretty good deal. All right, we'll stick with the fat-free shad here. Let's see what else we got. All right, here's another one. Now this one's in good shape. This is a Bill Dance fat-free shad, and this one's kind of it's in a green shad pattern. Let me see if I can find it here. Yeah, this one's in the green shad pattern, BDS6. We'll run this one. It's almost like new. Really, really good color right here. I haven't done this in a while. You can tell. All right, here we go. Another fat-free shad BD6 in the green shad. Got the holographic on it. It's got some Excalibur trebles. Might need to be replaced. Yeah, dude, these things will kill them on Barkley. It's one of the best crankbaits ever made, especially the deep cranks. And I've got more than one of these things too. So I love that color. It's kind of like that green gizzard. Hondo takes it down. All right, thank you, Hondo. Got to write on the package who wins what. Because I've got multiples. All right. Let's see if I got any more fat-free shads in here. Yeah. All right, here's another good one. This is really good shape, and this one's the holographic Tennessee shad over here. This is the 6 model, the deep diver. Whew. Let's see here. Let's find it. This one's not a suspender, so I gotta find it. All right. I think I found it. Here we go. Hollow Tennessee shad BD6 bomber fat free. Does have a little bent hook here, but other than that, it's got the Excalibur trebles. It's summertime. It's time for deep cranking. And then I'll get out the rest of my fat free shads and we'll run them. or I'll just go down the auction list. I just got to swap boxes back and forth. I'm not at Mike's now. I'm at my house. I don't have as much room to move around. Bass Snatcher, thank you. So what everybody think about the Bassmaster Elite? Me and my buddy Captain Ronnie Kelly, we're going to be live on YouTube Wednesday night. State of the Bait address. Captain Ron's one of my favorite people in the world. He's got awesome fishing knowledge, big fan of the sport, and we're going to talk about some baits, but we're going to talk about what's really going on, in the fishing industry right now, especially the tournaments. All right, here's another fat-free shad. This is a good one. This is another one in that gizzard shad pattern, but this one does not have no chips in it. It has been cleaned up. Ooh, beauty right here. So that's going to be Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. Let's see if I can find this guy. We got so many of these loaded up. Here we go. Here we go. I got it. Yeah. BD6 Gizzard. Love that pattern. It's got that awesome colorway. Yeah. Dang, they got you working. That's all the spinnerbaits I got right now, Outcast. I may have some next week. I need to de-hoard some of my spinnerbaits, to be honest with you. I've got some accent I can move, maybe a couple War Eagles, stuff like that. So Wednesday night, if you guys are following me on YouTube, probably about 7 o'clock, I may even get Ben Milliken to join me in. I sent him a text earlier. But definitely going to be me and Cap and Ron talking about what's going on in the fishing industry, from baits to forward-facing sonar. Yeah, what kind of pop are you looking for, T-Dub? Dude, yeah, I texted him a while ago. I can't say he will or not, but we usually do stream about once a year. All right, he is looking for the green bill popper. I don't know. I don't know what green bill got. All right, let's just back out of this, and I'm going to go open another box. I'll open my box of bandits. We're going to go down the list. So if you're in here wanting bandits, this is the time. Now, I'm just warning you guys that these aren't in perfect shape. If they are, I'll let you know. But we got a little pre-Pradco chrome blue bandit right here. This one's in really good shape. This is a Bandit 100 chrome blue. It starts at $1. Let's go. If I knew the name of the popper other than just green lip, I might could help out. Good little bait here, chrome blue, Bandit 100. You don't know. If I could see a picture, I might could help you out too. There you go, Skeeter took it down. Thank you, Skeeter. I'm just going down the pre-bid or the list in the auctions alphabetically. I guess that's how it does it. So if you find something you want, you can bookmark an individual bait, or you can put a pre-bid in. All right, next one. Here's a good one. This one is in good shape. It's definitely old. This is called Spring Crawl Chartreuse. It's so old, it's cleaned up pretty good. It's a great fisher. I mean, if you're collecting, it might be a little. It's got just a little bit of crazing on it, but man, that's a good fisher right here. That's a Bandit 100, and you know it's old when you got that overspray on it. Got some old triple grips on it. I've had a lot of guys ask for Bandit 100s, and I found several. So hopefully my phone will stay charged tonight. Greenbill Excalibur popping image. Okay, I will look for it. I'm going on a giant tackle picking mission tomorrow. Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about now. Thank you, Bass Snatcher. I got all kinds of bags here. Got bags everywhere. And guys, I'll get these shipped out. If it don't go out tomorrow, they'll all go out Wednesday morning. I'm going to a very special place tomorrow. That's got a ton of baits. All right, here we go. Here's a good one. This one's in perfect shape. This is a Bandit 200. If you notice, it's got gold glitter on it. I'm looking for everything: Mans, Bandits, Rapala, Lucky Crafts, all kinds of stuff. All right, here we go. Tennessee Shad Gold Sparkle. If Gold Sparkle was a special run, this is a 200. Yep. I do have a couple of cell rolling spooks. You look for old spooks. Yeah, I'm going to look for those as well. Um, any Excalibur stuff, not just the one knockers, but like the Zell pops, jerkbait stuff like that. Um, Anything Boston. I'm gonna look for some deep flat A's. I got a couple deep flat A's. I'm gonna run tonight. Thank you, Carl. I like old Normans. Um, just anything really that's not super common. That's what I look for. All right, sticking with the Bandits. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is a pretty tough color to find, but this one has some blemishes on it. So I had a guy in the Bandit group that was kind of wanting this, but I didn't. I was like, man, I ain't gonna take your money for that. I'll put it on Whatnot. If it sells for a couple bucks, great. But I don't. I think the color was special number something, but it's got blemishes on it. Yep, tequila, maroon tequila Bandit. It's not in perfect shape. Just being honest with you guys. If you want it, great. If not, we'll run it as a giveaway for somebody. Yes, I love. I like the tequila crawfish. I'd like to find that one for sure. This one came out of a pile at a flea market. I didn't see the blemish till I'd already put it in my hand. But thank you, Carl. That one is definitely a fisher. Like if you want to collect it, great, but definitely can fish that one. This was another one that's kind of chartreuse black bars, but it's been faded out. It's a pretty Pradco one too. Yeah, little Bandit 200 pre Pradco chartreuse black bars. I actually, believe it or not, I like it that the front kind of faded. I don't know what this is. Like I didn't really try to clean it off, but it didn't feel like dirt. It's just some kind of weird paint bubble, I guess. But yeah, I like to keep stuff in the package if I can. But it's kind of hard now to find Bandits in the package. You got to find some old tackle shops that people hadn't visited much. There you go, good one there, Carl. Actually, I really like that color. Me and I talked to Mike Russell today. We're going to try to bring back a couple OG Bandit colors and put them on some new stuff. All right, got 3 Bandits left. Here's a little pearl grayback Bandit 100. It's got a little dirt. I mean, again, these are fishers. They're not ones I would say are collectors. A good fishing color right here, especially for the fall. Yes, soft shell, man. That's a really good color. What's another one? Natural light, or I think that was a good one. Um, Soft shell. I like the goby with the purple. They had a purple splatterback. They had chartreuse purple. Flaming grape shad was a good one. Yeah, natty light. That's it. Cabin special. I'm hunting some cabin specials right now. I used to work at the store that had that color design. What's up, Martin? Thanks for the raid, bud. Thank you for the raid. All right, got 2 more bandits. Well, no, I got 4 more. plus some flat max. All right. Here's a little Bandit 100 chartreuse brown crawl, brown chartreuse. Again, it's a little dirty. It's been in someone's tackle box for a long time. Here you go, and it starts at $1. Everything tonight is starting at $1, except when I run the glide bait, and I got a couple deep flat A's I might run. I got a Bill Dance one over here. I'm kind of saving it because I collect those. But we got a lot of stuff tonight from. As soon as I get done running the Bandits, we're going to do our first giveaway of the night. Thank you, WV. Our first giveaway of the night. All right. This one's interesting because I know it's chartreuse and blue, and it is really old. And I don't know if this is faded out or what. Dang. I hate it when the hooks. All right. So this is a chartreuse and blue. Provoke or Megabass Vision, which one would I rather have? They both do different things. Provoke is obviously cheaper. It's a little better when it's warmer than a Vision 110. This is a weird chartreuse and blue. Not perfect again, but man, this is an old one. So that's it right there. Both sides got a little place on it, but pretty good looking one. Yeah, treble hooks get everything but a fish. Blows my mind how you put them together, and they always seem to find the split rings or the hook hangers in the other bait. Thank you, Wes. Got a lot of good Normans tonight too. All right, I'm not even sure I'm gonna run this one after looking at it. This one, it's got too many little blemishes on it, so I'm gonna go in here and delete this one. I may not even put it on the list. Yeah, I didn't even put this one in the list, so I'm gonna add this to giveaway. I'll put another bait with it. So DT Fat Ones, no, I don't. Zappy Slappy, what's been going on? I've seen you run up bids to like $900 on a couple of people's auctions. So I don't know if you got an issue with your whatnot or what's going on, but just make you aware of that. Run this hat. I'd love to run it. You can buy it at fishingboatdocs.com. It's like $20. So that's going to be in a giveaway number one. As soon as I run these Bandits, we'll do that. All right. This one's been pre-bid up there quite a bit. This is a Bandit 100 in pink sparkle. I didn't think it was on purpose, but so you kind of got this chartreuse blue. You got this sparkle back in here and a pink belly. Somebody's put different size hooks on this. This ain't the original hooks, just so you know. But this is a color. If I find it, I know it's a really good one. A lot of guys are always looking for this color. Bass Snatcher, thank you. Yeah, that's one of. If you find that one, you've got some coin on it. What's up, Big Malone? All right, got two flat maxes right here. Three Pradco flat maxes. There's a pearl chartreuse belly, and you see the little tits on it. And they got the tits on the belly, or the nips. There you go. Flat max deep pearl chartreuse. We're running starting at $1. Definitely a fish catching color right here. Really good fall color. Believe it or not, I like this in late winter, early spring. Seem to catch pretty good on this one. I like the flat max. Very underrated crankbaits. One of the better flat sides that's been made. Dives pretty deep, 6 to 8 foot. Really tight action, and they're durable. All right, Papa, thank you. Now, the next one is pretty tough. It's a very popular color. I don't come across it very often. I was really surprised when I found this at the flea market. Here's a Bandit Flat Max khaki orange belly. It's got one little scuff, and I think I could get it off just like that. So, khaki orange belly. Here we go. Now, this one is not root beer. I know a lot of guys like the khaki 100 and 200, 300 series Bandits, but this is a Flat Max in that color. I might have a root beer Bandit laying around somewhere. I'm not sure. Well, the Fritz side's really similar to this. To be honest with you, the Fritz side is a copy of other baits, so it's really a copy of the DT Flat 3 that David Fritz also designed. Thank you, Papa. Yeah, the Shallow Flat Max is a really good one, too. Very kind of similar build. All right. We've got a Bandit. I got a Bandit 700 here. Let me get this out. Let me find her. I got a Bandit 400 too. There you go. I'm not very organized tonight. I'm sorry, guys. All right. Here's a Bandit 700. It's got a little bit of rash to it. Chartreuse shad. You see that nice little hump? Doesn't that look like a Z-Boss? But it's got tooth marks on the bag. This one's caught some fish. Do you happen to have any toad runners? I sure don't. These are really good crankbaits, by the way. I like the Bandit 700. They're kind of tough to find. The chartreuse blue ones, they made a root beer. They made several really good colors in the 700. But if you look at a Z-Boss 20, they look very, very similar. It's kind of cool. He's got a weight transfer. Thank you, G. Will. I just kind of forgot that Bandit did make some really good deep diving crankbaits. All right, next, this is my last Bandit for the night. This is a Bandit 400. And it's like pearl, silver. Somebody may know the exact color on this one. But it's got the triple grips on it. Really sweet looking color. Reminds me of a DB3. Diamond splatter. Okay, thank you. I knew it was splatter something. But the build on it reminds me of a DB3. Now, of course, it says it can't find it in a live listing. Yeah, here we go. Pre-Pradco Bandit 400 Diamond Splatter. Here we go. Starts at $1 when we run it. And I got a couple 200s in Diamond Splatter. Mike does that will run. I think we're going to shoot for like Thursday night. It's going to be the best for me and Mike. Mr. Bandit likes it. Looks like he's going to take it down. Oh. Gee, Will, thank you. He did make his trip. He was leaving for Costa Rica first next week, and me and him are going to do some tackle picking tomorrow. Always good on payday. All right, let's go down the auction list here. I've got a Berkeley Frenzy Popper. Don't come across these too often. They used to be kind of high dollar on the eBays. This one's mint. So there you go. If you're looking for a good deal, Berkeley Frenzy Popper, $1 is what we're started out at. This one's in basically a yellow frog pattern. Yeah, I hear that. I really don't get paid. Just my wife just gets in my bank account, and I don't ever see the money. So I've got Whatnot Baits to get a little extra money. Papa looks like he's going to take this guy down. Thank you, Papa. If you guys want to swap to sudden death, we may swap to sudden death tonight. Eventually. All right. Next, on any suggestion for a box that holds smaller to medium sized bait snug, small hot style like the old Falcon boxes from six. Dude, I use this. I use the Spro boxes, the 3700 Spros. I really like them pretty well. Live target Mac crawfish cranks. I do not. It's going to happen, Skeeter. All right, here we go. Bill Dance Excalibur swimming image. Let me find this guy. Here we go. Little Bill Dance, Jimmy Houston Excalibur swimming image. It's a wake bait. Here we go. It's that clear blue head. No, no. I know you're not hating at all. I figure it's the best way I can make some extra money and, get guys some good deals too. Some of these baits I'll sell, I started at $1. If they go for $2, oh well. No big deal. I'm fine with guys getting good deals. I sold a antique lure one night. It started at $1. It sold for 35, and then someone told me it was on eBay for over $500. So hey, more power to you. This one must be a tough one to come by. Bass Snatcher, thank you. Yeah, I felt really weird. That's why I try to do my research, Papa. But if they're made before 1980, I don't know jack. And so when I bought this lot and it had a bunch of antique tackle, I said, if I make my money back, I feel good. And then I made some money. All right, back to some Bill Dance. All right, suspending fat-free fingerling. This one's in good shape. Let me find it. No, this is just a fat-free fingerling, not suspended. Here we go. And old Dance's citrus, really popular color here. Bill's Auto. This was one of my favorites in the deep diver. It seemed they always got on this citrus shad really, really well. Can fish kind of similar to a -1, but it's more of a true wake bait. And you can kind of pop it and twitch it at the surface. This one needs some new hooks, but in good shape. I like the fingerling. Dives about 6 to 8 foot. I've caught some good ones on this bait, especially the red ones in the spring. The guys that are just now joining, anything I'm auctioning tonight for the most part is already preloaded. Let's do a giveaway. I'm gonna give away this bandit right here, and this is a Spro Prime crankbait. These are about $10-15 on eBay. So anything shad, Papa. I'm gonna do giveaway number 1. So this is a pretty good. Honestly, this is a pretty good giveaway. So here's our first giveaway. We got Spro Prime crank and an old school bandit. Maybe you can have it painted up. Maybe you like it how it is. So here's giveaway number 1. Y'all got 5 minutes. Next giveaway, I'll give away some 6-cent stuff. Let's go back to auctions. All right. I'm not sure why I put these up here because this is the toughest color in the world to find. This is Ozark Shad, and I don't come across them very often. And honestly, I said I probably wouldn't sell them, but here I am. I don't even find them on eBay. They're tough to get. So this is a Bill Dance fat-free fry Ozark Shad. Dude, the flat A's go for about $35 to $40 in this color. It's a great fall color, one of my favorites. This is a color I'd like to see Mike put on some other baits. I know he can match it. Ozark Shad, fat-free fry. And then I got a fat-free guppy. I'd like to collect the whole series. I've got a top water in this color. I got Super Spook Junior in this color. Flat A's. I've actually got some deeper divers. Thank you, G. Will. I slept till like 3 o'clock today, so I'm pretty wired. Ain't gonna lie. Hey, thank you for the follower, Cody Ross. All right, here we go. Here's the Ozark Shad fat-free guppy. Now, I will say there is a little spot of paint missing on the tail here. It's going good, Justin. All right, fat-free guppy, Bill Dance, Ozark Shad, tough color. It does have a little missing paint chip right there, just so you know. You could literally put some fingernail polish and clear it up. But as tough as this colors get, I would risk it for the biscuit. It looks really good in the water, really natural. This light sucks in here, but it's got a little blue line, got olive brown back. Just a good one. This is the fat-free guppy. Thank you, Wes. I love the fat-free shads, and they quit making the big deep divers. Quit making several colors as well. My fishing partner, Mr. Defew, came over to my house and was looking for my bite. He wanted Chartreuse black back out of all the colors. All right, here's a good Bill Dance fat-free shad. This is a pretty tough color. Getting the right box here. Not in bad shape. This is a like a holographic crawl. I think it's called Dance's Crawl, maybe. This one's sick. Big deeper diver. It's the BD6. It's in pretty good shape. Just have a few little scuffs. It's been fished. Obviously, it's got some mud on the bill. The one you don't find every day. This is actually a suspending fat-free shad. So I did not see that when I first put it up there. Got a little hook rash on it. Suspending fat-free shad. BD6 model. I got a minute and 19 seconds to get in the giveaway. Thank you, Papa. I thought this thing would reset. I feel like usually when somebody bids, it resets, and now it's not. Lake Malone mud. I haven't been up to Lake Malone in a long time. I remember going up there when I worked with the Hoosier BFLs. All right, here's another fat-free shad. This is another big one. This is green shad in the BD6. Here we go. BD6. Now this one's mint green shad. Woof. Love this color. See some new bidders tonight. Always cool to see good new names in here. I got 20 seconds to get the giveaway. Giving away a Spro Prime Crank and OG Bandit 200 for our first giveaway. And then we're going to do a 6 cents giveaway. Fast Snatcher, take it down. Come on. I try to ship in some small boxes, but some of you guys have to make me go get some big boxes. Giveaway winner is B. Thomas. Thank you, B. Thomas, for joining in tonight and hitting the follow button. And put your little giveaway in a bag here, and we'll get back to rolling. All right. Let's see. I tell you what I'm going to go ahead and do. I'm going to go ahead and load up the next giveaway. I'm going to reach down in my box of 6 cent stuff. Oh, God. Giant moth. God. Oh, my gosh. Oh, that's the biggest moth I've ever seen. Oh, jeez. Get out of here. I'm scared. Holy smokes. Oh, my God. I just spilt all my baits. Oh, dude, I swear to God, this is the biggest moth ever. Look at this thing. Come off a Godzilla movie. It tried to attack me. Oh, Oh my God, I thought it was freaking giant tarantula coming up at me. I gotta fix some stuff. I spilt baits on the floor. Actually, I didn't. They all got hung up together. Oh gosh, damn it. Give me just a minute, folks. God almighty. All right. I'm gonna get this stuff back where it goes. Got all these dang pegs to hang baits on, but I ain't even using them, so I don't know what's going on. I about had a heart attack. I hate spiders, and I hate things that fly at me, except for ducks. All right. Oh, man. Somebody record that clip. That would go viral on the YouTubes, I'm sure. Oh, dang. Always nice when you find a jackhammer on the floor. All right. I did not know moss didn't have. No, I might run that. Dude, I swear I've seen birds that are smaller than that moss. Oh. All right. Now I'll go back here and try to find something 6 cents, and we'll do it a giveaway. My next giveaway. I gotta have the Mad Catwalk. I tell you what we'll do. Do a good little fall bait here. We'll do a little Duke 65. That'll be our next giveaway. We'll go ahead and run it. Giveaway number 2. We're gonna run a Duke 65 from 6 cents. I love this color. I've caught a lot of fish on this. This one is Shad Burst. So if you have never thrown this lipless, good time to get into a giveaway. There's no way I could run the moth. I'm not touching that thing. All right. That's back to the auctions. We got another Build Ants Fat Free Shad. Yes. Another big gizzard. Here it is right here. I'm going to find this guy. Oh. Man, they just all got tangled up too. You know, the moth is being nice right now. It may end up being a pet. All right, here we go. Here's another BD6 in that gizzard color. A lot of guys like it. God dang. Here we go. Started at $1. Back to your regular schedule. Dude, I am looking over my shoulder. I mean, it's just sitting there. I mean, when they're sitting still, I mean, it's a pretty looking insect. Problem is, it wasn't sitting still when it come up in here. There we go. Troy's on it for $4. BD6 Bomber Fat Free Shad Build Ants. You're gonna have to put some hooks on this. Not gonna lie, you'll give them staph infection. Thank you, Skeeter. Appreciate it. May have to go buy some new drawers with my whatnot money tonight. Probably wouldn't be a bad deal. It looks like a Strike King Rage Hawk with old man's hawk. All right, still got some Build Ants. Here's a good one. This is the Blake Special. The Build Ants names fit up, but this is a fat-free. I believe it's a fingerling and threadfin shad. Blake caught like a 13-pounder on this thing. And that bait is still sitting up on my bait room. Well, I tried to get out of here as quick as I could, to be honest, but When it come at me, I swear it was hissing, like it was making noise, and I didn't like that. Dang, Vern likes this one. Thank you, Vern. I didn't realize I had as many beats. Well, I try not to get political on here, so if you're sick of the politics, you come on here and watch Bait Man fight insects. Dude, Robertson ain't got nothing on me. I ain't gonna lie. Anytime I said that. All right, here's a gizzard in the smaller build ants like the BD5 fat free shad. I always keep running into the big ones, but here's one that's a smaller in that gizzard color. And this one dies about 12 foot. Really like this one. That moth did burn me. Like, I'm Jake Paul, the moth is Mike Tyson, pretty much. How's it going, Johnny? Gonna be on YouTube Wednesday night, Captain Ron Fishing. We're gonna do State of the Bait address. We're gonna talk about what's going on in the fishing world, and we're gonna let some opinions out there. Some you might like, some you might not. We'll talk baits too. Thank you, Wes. We're gonna talk about Canadians. We're gonna talk about waypoints. We're gonna talk about whatever moths. Dude, I'm probably gonna go back and clip that. All right, here's a good build ant spitting image. I sold one of these earlier this year for like $20, but we're gonna start at $1. So I believe this Excalibur spitting image. Now you need to replace the hook on it, but this is a hard one to get. Here you go. Flying spaghetti. All right, here's our giveaway winner for the 6 cents Duke 65. It is Ron Will. Thank you, Ron Will. This is what you won here, a little 6 cents Duke 65. That's about a $10 bait. Yes, sir. Wednesday night, we're going to try 7 o'clock. What exactly happened is Robert G was fishing a spot that the Johnson brothers had basically found years ago. They'd won tournaments on, and the Johnson brothers fished it too. Now, people were like, well, the leader was fishing it. They shouldn't have came in. I get that. But there's no rule that says you're not allowed to fish the same water a leader's fishing. Uh, and in their defense, Robert G also waved Trey McKinney over to come fish. So was it okay for Trey McKinney fish, but not the Johnson brothers? Whatever. And people are mad at people are really mad at Dave Mercer and say he was trying to add to the fuel. And I'm going to be honest. I really think people are. God dang! I got another moth, small moth bothering me. God, get out! People are really mad that Dave Mercer interviewed, was it Chris or Corey? And I could tell that he wasn't really being serious. And I didn't take it like he's really threatening somebody or anything. Yeah, I do have the door open. I ain't got no AC. Garrett McDowell, Illinois Hammer. Uh, Thank you, buddy. If I was as good a shallow water fisherman as Garrett McDowell, I could make a little money on Kentucky Lake. That dude is a shallow water hammer. So, but anyway, it's just crazy. I don't think Dave Mercer meant anything. He wasn't trying. He was just being funny Dave, and people took it the wrong way. And I think, I guess it was Corey Johnson. I think he was being. He just got dry humor, and I think that's what it was. And people were like, "Oh, that's bullshit. He should be DQ'd." Blah blah. Whatever. I have not heard one person talk about the winning baits, and it pisses me off because I watch Bass, if MLF. I want to know about the baits, man. I don't give a crap about the rest. All right, here's a Spitting Image Junior Redfin Shad. This one, it's got some scratches on it. It's not in perfect shape. It's been used, but it's a Spitting Image Junior. Got the Bill Dance. This would be a good one if you don't want to collect, just want to fish it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Joe. No one was mad when the three rookies were fishing it, but by gosh, the Canadian guys fished it, and it was not cool. And let's be honest, there's social media influencers out there that try to stir the pot all the time and whatever. Gravy! Thank you, Gravy. I think you got a good deal on that. I tried to catch you a moth to put in your bag, Gravy. God, there's eating up the bait room. It's because I got this TikTok lot in here. That big guy, look at him. He's just sitting here. Mothra is enjoying the bait show. Ooh, ooh. Dang, he looks mean. Caught anything on this hair jig behind me? Yeah, actually, I have, Randy. I've thrown that hard farmer quite a bit. It's a really good one. I like the later it gets in the year. I actually like the big bulky ones because the big gizzard shad really start running. All right, let's see. Here we go. Going down the list, we got another Build Ants fat-free shad suspending, and this isn't that hollow Tennessee shad. Really good looking bait right here. Fat-free suspending hollow Tennessee shad. Almost got the silverback to it. This one's in really good shape. I don't think this one ever got fished with. It's amazing when you find lures made in the mid '90s, late '90s, in people's tackle boxes that were never fished with. And I'm sure one of these days, Bait Junior is going to get in all my stuff and go, "Dang, Dad didn't fish with a lot of this stuff." Well, Bait Junior go sell it and go get you a vehicle, I guess. Buffalo Bill Bait Shack. Thanks for the follow, Viper Cards. We've got how many people's in here tonight? Almost 50 guys in here. We'll have to run another giveaway. Thank you, Vernon. Let's see. I might run a swim bait giveaway. I don't know. All right. Next one is all right. Into some bombers now. These are. This one's in really good shape. This is a little 6A screw tail. You see the screw here? Perfect shape. And kind of a natural baby bass pattern. There it is. Little 6A screw tail. Perfect shape, man. It's like it just came out of the package. So if you guys don't know, the older bombers, the OGs, they got this right here is a screw. It's why they call it a screw tail. The new ones just have a basic hook hanger. That's a really good little baby bass one. Good shape too. Mint. Got any pike or musculars? Man, I really don't. I really don't. Thank you, Carl. So Carl made a good question. He said he asked me on Facebook the other day. He said, "Do you think when all the forward-facing sonar craze goes away or gets old, do you think stuff like the 6A, 7A bombers and bandits will make a comeback?" And I feel like forward facing sonar will never kill the crankbait. Like there are guys, they're dedicated crankbait fishermen, crankbait builders. They're always going to be buying them. They're going to fish them whether it's forward facing sonar or not. And I do feel like the old style baits will make a comeback. All it takes is one guy to win a tournament and says, "Man, I caught him on an old Bandit 200," and those prices will get insane. So, all right, here's another screw tail. This is in really good shape here. This is kind of a chartreuse. It's almost a cantaloupe color, very similar to like the old crawdad shad wrap. What's up, Jason? And by the way, guys, if you didn't know, the biggest news is Randy Flowers is back. 7A. This one's a 7A. What about the glide bait by my shoulder? The Buka Glide is not for sale. I'd had to put it up at $200. That is an 8-inch trick shad. There you go, Gravy. Getting some old school juice. Pretty good price on the like new screw tail. Yeah, Randy is back. Jig game strong. My favorite thing about when Randy posts is so many people say they know who it is, and I think there's about 4 people on the planet that know who it is, and I just happen to be one of them. And I'll never tell. And it is not me. I promise you, it's not me. But yeah, I'm gonna have to move it so the camera can't see it because it gets asked about a lot. But that's all good. Randy Flowers? No, he's not a cheater. No, he's not. Go ahead, let it out, Skeeter. All right, here we go. Next bait. Y'all been asking for a flat A. How about a deep flat A? Oh, Bomber deep flat A, chartreuse black back. Wish I could have found some more colors, but this is. Here we go. That would be a negative, Skeeter. It is not James Watson. It's not Jeff Creed either. Again, I will never tell, and it's not me. But it would probably rock the fishing world, to be honest with you. James Watson is a big Randy fan, though. Thank you, Steve. You know what, guys? Would y'all like another deep flat A? How about a custom root beer deep flat A? Let's do it. Let's do it. One time here. Let me pop into my. Oh, looky here. There's an Ozark Shad flat A. So how about. This is really out of my personal stash. Does have a little chip in the paint. Dell Sellers painted this root beer. I don't know. Luckily, I know a guy named Mike Russell. If I need something painted up, he can take care of me. All right, here we go. Initials JK. No. Nope. Here we go. Here's a custom deep flat A. Um, I got to get it to the right place on the screen. Lure is shown. There we go. We're going to start this at $1. This was painted by Dell Sellers there in East Tennessee. Custom deep flat A. It does have a little blemish spot here. Other than that, it's good. Got the red hook. My dad loved the red hooks on the crankbaits. Look at the glitter he put in there, man. Just an awesome paint job. I love Dell Sellers. Great dude. I think that's just a crack in where the clear coat cracked. No, Swindle ain't that smart. No offense to G. I will be looking for some more deep flat A's tomorrow on my tackle hunt. That'd be something I'd like. Personally, I like to get every Build Ants color for myself. But think you're bad snatcher. I don't know. I don't know if it's a pro or. I guess it depends on your definition of pro. But again, I'm not saying. That's the thing. So, Jason, you remember back in the day how many people would say it's Bait Man? And I would be live streaming, holding up baits, and Randy's commenting. It just doesn't work like that. Who's not a sellout in the industry does it exist? No, it's not Randy Blockett either. I can tell you that. I think there's some guys that aren't. I mean, obviously, there's a difference between selling out and getting a sponsorship. No, it's not Matt. It's definitely not Matt. Yeah, it looked very similar like to Norman's root beer. All right, I'm gonna get off track. I'm gonna save all that stuff for Cap and Ron. Here we go. Pro Autograph Series, Larry Nixon Bomber 7A. This is the hard one to find, the red color. Here we go. Any chug bugs or Terminator spinnerbaits? Man, I just sold all my Terminators. I believe I could find a chug bug. If y'all give me a minute, I'll have to go through on my stash. I think I might have a chug bug. I know Mike at Bag 5. No, Randy is not Chris Johnson. That'd be hilarious, though. That would be hilarious. That's wild. Thank you, Johnson. Good buy on that bait. Wow, $6 on the Larry Nixon Bomber. Great buy. These things go double that on eBay all the time. Really good buy. See, that's what I'm talking about. Sometimes we get some hard to get stuff. It goes cheap. Guys get good deals. And I'm here for it. Hey, flipping, ripping, raiding with the party too. Thank you. All right, I'm just going down the auction list, guys. Lord Jensen Hot Lips. I don't even know the color. This is a pre-Rapala. You see the little dimples on the belly? Yeah. I'll go look for some chug bugs later tonight. Dude, awesome crankbait for running brush piles. The U.S. Open was one on this crankbait several years ago. Sean Bailey. Did you find the Robo Reapers? I do have Reapers. They're in my shed, Robert. I'll have to go back there. Got any 5A in red, black? Not with me, but I know where you get them. Jason, you just need to come over here. Give me a call. Heads up. I know you're busy working with GSM. And you're definitely a hustler. And you get a day, come visit DFU, call me. We'll go over Mike's and you can get the VIP treatment. I guarantee we can find what you want. Dude, I love Loomis rods. Jason tell you, here we go. Here about a man's loudmouth. We're talking about it. Let's run a man's loudmouth. Very underrated bait. This is a beautiful, beautiful paint job. So you got the Fire Tiger. Someone's wrote the depth on here. But I love the back that it's a blue with that flake in there. I love man's loudmouth right here. I don't know when these were discontinued, but man, just awesome little rattling bait. Really, honestly, dives about 4 foot. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get 8 foot on this, but great little bait. What is a great wake bait out there? If you can find any of the old RC 1.5 wakes, they're really good. Baby -1, good wake bait. Dude, I love this paint. That is just, it's kind of like a chartreuse blue Fire Tiger. Thank you, Pop. And that one's double stamped too. I don't come across the loudmouths that much. I find some deep divers, but not the little loudmouth ones. This is a loudmouth too. No, it is not Luke Duncan. And I'll be honest, Luke Duncan can suck my balls. And I said it. The dude made up a lot of crap about me, and he's got problems. That's all I'll ever say about it. And he knows how I feel. Any dude that's going to call me out on YouTube and I try to have real conversation with, and I can back it up, I left him a voicemail and text and ignore me, just tells me all I need to know about somebody. Anyway, we're selling baits. I ain't going to talk about Luke Duncan on here. I don't want to give him the airtime. I guess he would have a better podcast if he could catch some fish, but he can't. All right. Got some Normans in here. Here we go. Go some old school Norman DD22s. Here we go. Whoa. Pearl blue back, red lateral line, Norman DD22 pre Pradco. Jason, no comment. No comment. Any sinking spy baits? I don't have any spy baits. That's just something I've never really thrown here on Kentucky. Yeah, dude, they did a red lateral line in some of these. Guys, Randy Flowers is Dalton Bobo. If you know who I'm talking about, old Dalton Bobo, just could not handle it anymore. You didn't hear that from me. You got actually it's Rich Tauber. All right, here we go. There's another DD22. I got some really tough colors. This one's really weird. I hadn't seen this one. So it's like a watermelon baby bass. I think someone has weighted this one. Here we go. Chartreuse baby bass. It's got some watermelon seed dots on it. Troy, in my opinion, honestly, so many guys ask about OG Wiggleworts, but I'm beginning to think that the Baby -1 and Bandits are really getting popular. I feel like 10 years from now, you'll see the price of Bandit 200s, 300s, and like the Footloose get out of hand, and the 1100 series Bandits will be really desirable because they no longer make the 1100s. And Pradco doesn't make as many colors as they used to. And you got a lot of diehard collectors. I'm not going to show your color, Jason, out of respect. I'm going to be trying to get some Footloose more. Thank you, Papa. Jason, I was going to go with Defuse Saturday. I don't know if he told you. And I told him Friday, I was like, dude, I'm getting kind of sick. Neely was sick. Dude, if I didn't get freaking Rona, I don't know what I had. I was down for 48 hours. It's probably a good thing I didn't go. But he did tell me, I said, I hope Jason's been on the net good. And he said, well, dude, I've been on the net good. He keeps catching all these freaking big fish. He told me when he was catching them on. I said, yeah, that a boy. Dude, he left my house. I gave him them secret baits. I went and sat down and I was just sweating. And I was like, dude, there's something wrong. But I told Jeff, I said, well, it's good you got a fishing partner fishing just like me. He just catches big ones out of the back. This is how it goes. Well, all three of us need to go fishing soon. Oh, yeah, secret baits. Secret baits. All right, I got to keep going here. All right, here's a deep little end. Let me find this thing. Where's it at? So this is kind of a cool color you don't see very often. The only thing is, for some reason, like the clear coats wore off. But if you see this, it's like a translucent. It's got some purple PBJ crawl. Don't see this color every day, but this one's kind of matted. I know Mike Russell's got one, and it's like mint. But really cool color. Norman did have a really strong paint game. I'm not gonna lie. Guy named Al Fisher did all the paint designs for Bill Norman. He's now works for Lucky Strike. Really cool color. This would be a great color if you live in Bull Shoals, Table Rock, Kentucky Lakeland. Yeah, I had the menu. I don't know. I didn't get a COVID test, but I had some kind of flu. I just sweating and had a fever, and I didn't feel terrible. My head hurt, but I will be finding more of that. All right, let's see what we got here. We still got lots of bombers. All right, here's another Norman deep little end. I forgot the exact color. I don't think this is chili crawl. It's a good little red one. Got the red flake in the back. Deep little end. Someone's changed the hooks out on this. Have 22s in blue or pearl or green on pearl. Look at my auction. I know I've got some over at Mike Russell's. I could do a full Norman only show. If you guys are interested in Norman only, we're going to do deep little ends, middle ends, 22s, 14s only. And it'd take a long time. We've got that many of them. Here you go, Carl. Thank you. A lot of people have forgot about the deep little end in the DD22. That's a fact. Moth flu. That moth is just hanging out like a hair in a biscuit. All right, here you go. Deep little end. This color's called Gold Dust. Designed by a guy named Jeff Evans that owned Fisherman's Headquarters in Draftonville, Kentucky. And it's only got one hook on it. And someone put a Sure Set hook on it, so they weren't serious about catching fish. But just a beautiful color. Got the gold in the back. They don't make this color anymore. I believe this was actually ended up being a special run for Bass Pro. It has a little turd on the back. But I love this color. It's only got one hook. You have to put your hook on there. But I love the Gold Dust color. There's about 4 colors Jeff designed. Gold Dust, white bread, and he did this Gold Dust, but it had the craw patterns that you just saw on there, and he did a red one too. What's up, Johnny? Thank you, Carl. Be shipping along stuff. I'm not even I'm about halfway done here. Hopefully y'all aren't doing too much on this Monday night. Maybe watching some wrestling. Ever run across any Lucky Strike baby Huey worms? Yeah, buddy, I'm looking at some, Wes. What color are you looking for? All right, Storm Lightning Shads. I know Joe in North Carolina want to turn around there. Here we go. Here's one in Clown. Pre-Repel Storm Lightning Shad. I think I got some cran apple. Dude, so I was willing to bet Bill Norman had over 100 different color schemes. Pre-Repel Storm Lightning Shad. They did a ton of special colors for people. And they would run some and discontinue them. Oh, got a little snipey there. I sold one of these to Joe, and it was like a purple shad. It was sick. They had great colors in there. Thank you, Austin. Tropical Shad DD22. Got one. I always like a root beer lateral line. I like Mountain Dew. Tropical Shad. Well, guess what? They ain't the only one I got. These are like new. Chartreuse and Blue Storm Lightning Shad right here. That one is a crankbait color. So these got, listen to that knock. It's a different pitch. It's a really loud kind of knocking pitch. We like knockers here. Always liking knockers. Big knockers. I hear a moth. I'm on point. I got to get some shirts made. I'm definitely going to do I love knockers shirt. Maybe find some baits that got one knockers in them and sticking them on there. Knockers and run it. That's right. Thank you, Bass Snatcher. Boys, I am ready for college football season. I ain't gonna lie. I am ready for the balls to kick me in the nuts. They always do. I love them. But man, they kick me in the nuts. All right, here we go. Last lightning shad. This one's like a red shad. This is freaking sick. Here you go. Red shad, lightning shad. Feels like I didn't load everything up, but I did. I like big knockers. I cannot. I don't know. I think the balls are going to be good. Obviously, I haven't watched them play in person. Games haven't started gravy, but I think 10 wins is kind of the ceiling. I think 7 wins is the floor, but I could see us getting to 11. Thank you, Troy. First purchase from Baitman. Troy, I'll throw something extra in your package. All right. All right, here's a good fat-free shad. I don't know the color name. I know I need to cut some line off this thing. Forgot the exact name of this color, but it's white, purple back, little orange belly. It's a BD6 fat-free shad. Dude, Hypo is recruiting. Um, what bait has the biggest knocker ever? I would say those the big clacking wraps have a really big knocker in it. These got bomber fat-free now. This one ain't Bill Dance, but they don't make this one anymore. Yep, Stanley Spinnerbaits. Get them. I wish I knew where a bunch were, to be honest with you. I think Fast Eddie's has got some, to be honest with you. But I don't think he's got any wedges. I think he popped it. I like the old Stanley wedge. It's a really good one. Maybe Andy would cut me a deal. I really need to talk to Andy and tell him, hey, when you get ready to clear stuff out, holler at me. Yeah, the Vibra. All right, here we go. I did not think I was going to sell this one. One of my favorite bombers there. This is a switchback shad, and this is purple haze. Ow. But you can like knock these and the ball will come loose. I don't think I can get this one loose. I preferred it silent anyway. Switchback shad. I wish I could find these in the big deeper diver. This was a good one. Now, the ball isn't loose in here, but I could never, once I got it in the one mode, I could never get it out. Like, so this is a good size. This is the BD5 size. Well, it was really weird when they made these baits, this flake color, it had a texture to it. Love this color though. Need a need a need some flat sides in this color. Very similar to my cold shad color. Yep. Dang it, that's I had 10 more. Thank you, Bass Snatcher. I gotta get a new seat in the bait room. This thing I'm sitting on hurts my butt. All right, here we go. Next item, old school Cordell Big O. Nothing fancy about it, but it is $1. Oh, the bigger Big O. Got a little place on the back. Ronnie Kelly just sent me a text. If we don't sell, we'll save her for a giveaway, or I'll throw it in somebody's box that was a first-time buyer. That's kind of how I roll. Oh, y'all ain't gonna let me slide in nobody's box for free. Come on, I don't mind doing that. My kids are still gonna eat whether I sell a bait or not. I promise you. Thank you, Jay Davis. Jay Davis, one of my good friends there in West Tennessee, Vol Country. Where do we meet Jay Davis? Bass Fest, the year that Edwin Evers won. Those back in the prime of Kentucky Lake, where if you didn't have 22 pounds, don't even show up. Whew. It's gonna get that good again, guys. I promise. All right, here's another Excalibur, Bill Dance, Jimmy Houston. This is a Spitting Image Junior. Here we go. I'm gonna try to run quick so my battery don't die. I love the flash in that. You know, like the Shimano Flash Boost. It has like the similar effect. It doesn't shake, but whew. Spitting Image Junior, Excalibur. Jimmy on one side, Bill on the other. If you don't like one, you can like the other. Man, this thing, it's almost got like a chrome effect to it, but it's translucent. Blueback herring light. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Skeeter. All right, we'll do another giveaway here in just a momento. Gonna give you all a top water recommendation. Get you some of these hooks on Tackle Warehouse. This is the Feathered G Finesse Treble. This is a number 2. But if you can find some of these in a 1s and a 4s, 1s for your Vixens Repo Man, the 2s for your and 4s for your popper. Dude, these things are super sharp and feathered. Let's keep going. Jimmy Houston Super Spot, $1. We're running it. This one's not perfect. This one's one you want to fish. It's been fished, but good to add to a collection. Man, these things are so loud, so loud. Now, if I find these in the package, they usually pull a pretty penny. But like this, they're nothing special. Just one to fish in your tackle box. You got one to collect, and you got one to fish. That's kind of what I do. I'll keep one I really like in the package, and then I put one in the fish. Thank you, Wes. Hopefully I don't. I got a phone charger near me, so I'll put my phone on charge till we get through. All right, keeping going here. All right, Man's Pogo Shad. I could not believe I found this guy. Epic Eric special here. Man's Pogo Shad. It's got some little dirt on it, but you could clean it and get it painted, whatever you want to do with it. Really cool bait here that a lot of people forgot about. I got a couple craw colors in here. If you don't know about the Pogo, man, these things go for a pretty penny on eBay too. Ever sell any Siebel 110s? I don't. I've missed comments. Thank you, J711. Yeah, I like the Pogo Shad. Deadly on the Yo-Yo Retrieve. Another classic Man's bait. All right. How much stuff we got to go? DD22. Here we go. Splatterback. Splatterback DD22. Got the gold flake in the back. This is a pre-Pradco color. What's up, Kyle? What's up, Big E? Where my Norman guys at? There's Gravy. Oh man, my butt bone hurts. Thank you, Daryl. Good price on that guy. The glitter in that's actually a green flake, believe it or not. All right, here we go. This is a great color here. This is a tropical shad splatter, and it's got this little line in it. Here we go. Little tropical shad splatter. Look at the prism in there. Prism line. Really good old school DD22. It does have just a tiny bit of hook rash on the belly, but that's one of them tougher colors to find. Hopefully my phone makes it. I got about 20 baits to go. Something like that. Thank you, Wes. I've had to get sandwich bags now because I bought the Walmart's out of craft bags. They seem to not want to restock them. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got next. How about another DD22? This color is I can't find. It must have fell out. Oh, here it is. Purple. I believe they call this one Purple Essence. It's basically a splatterback with purple on it. Now they do still kind of make a color similar to this. Beautiful, beautiful. This one's not a suspender. But you know what it has been? Somebody has weighted this down. Because there's a hole and epoxy lead. This has been weighted down to run even deeper. Yep. Come on, man. Y'all really gonna do it to my man Jason Kidd? You're gonna let my old Mr. Twister rep get this thing? I know he don't need no baits. He's gonna have GSM make a rattle trap in this color, and I'm all here for it. Speaking of, if I could get, I did not run the chug bug, be what I have not gotten. I'm trying to sell everything I got preloaded. If I could get some custom painted rattle traps from Rattle Trap, would you guys be interested? If maybe Jason can get it hooked up where we have some whatnot special rattle traps in a color like this. Would you guys be interested? I know they did make custom colors at one time. Shane says yes. All right, we got one vote for yes. Jason, we will call. I want to make it happen. We could do it knocker trap, but just where it's a collector deal. I think what they used to, it was minimum either 4 dozen or something like that. Knocking traps. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Here's another. Here's another one of those tropical shads. Golly. Here we go. One more of those tropical shads. Got the splatter on it. It's got the little prism line. I forgot exactly what they called this. Yep, that's all I want to do. Just regular old half ounce. Just a special deal. You can only get them on my whatnot. No, I don't think it's the lateral line. The lateral line would actually look like a lateral line, but they called it something like it was a prism or something like that. Thank you, Wes. Maybe I could do that where we could do a different color every quarter. Like you'd have a spring special, a summer. I don't know. Just something I'm thinking off of. Any 15-pound mono? No, sir. Zach, I don't sell line. That's hilarious. They would probably do it. I know at one time I had them make a root beer chartreuse at the store I was working at, and I could show you what one looks like. I'd love to find some. And they did a pretty good job. And they did a black with white. Something in root beer. They already make a root beer rattle trap. So, all right, here we go. Bull Brim. This is a tough color. I had someone reach out to me on this one. Bull Brim DD22. Good little color here. I would like to see this one painted on some other baits. Oh, man. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to go tonight. What I don't sell, I may have to save for another show. Good looking sucker right here. I've been sitting on this hard stool. I need to get a new one. Creamsicle Black Accent. Ooh. Naming Orange Crush Power Tea. Jank Juice Trap. Well, they got sour grape. They do have sour grape. So, and I don't really want to do anything Jank Juice since I've already got it 6 cents. That 6 cents color. That would just kind of be competing against myself. Right? Thank you, Wes. Unless they discontinue the Jank Juice. Oh, I had to stand up. PB and J Trap. That would be a good one. I do need a recliner. I need one of them video gamer chairs. All right, another DD22. I think this is the last DD22 of the night. This was a color called Old Blue. Got a little blue dot on it. That is an old color. White pearl chunky fake. Oh, I got to stand up, guys. It's hurting my butt. My tailbone's narrow. They discontinued the tank juice I buy every 50S and 50X. You can buy them on sale right now, neighbors. They've been marked down to like $5. So I'm wondering if it's just overstock or what. I like them in the flat 75 too. I don't think it'd be going away in the provoke. Thank you, Troy. Oh. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Here's a deep baby N, Norman. Deep baby N. Great little bait. Tennessee shad. Here. Deep baby N. Just a little shad pattern. Great little finesse crankbait. Love the deep baby N. Caught a 35 sack on Dank Juice Pro. Holy smokes. I don't know if I've caught 35 bass on it, but I don't fish as much as you do. Where do I find my stuff? Man, a variety. Yard sales. People call me that know me. Facebook Marketplace. I mean, I don't like to give away my secrets, but honestly, most of the stuff I've gotten lately just come from people I know. Ghost bone, kind of translucent. That wouldn't be a bad one. A ghost bone trap. Hype man, I think your deal's not working, but I'll save your bait for you. Get it fixed. All right. Norman Thin N. This is a cool bait. Like a pearl green back. They don't make these anymore, I don't believe. A little bitty Norman finesse bait. Well, sometimes you make some money, sometimes you do. Like I did buy $250 of stuff and it's got nail polish all over it, so I ate that. I still got those baits. It's a good little bait here. I like the thin end. You don't see these very much anymore, especially if you find some red ones. Flick the bean shads, yeah. There's a guy I actually sold them. A guy actually said he would take them. Yeah, we're gonna have some Boston baits in the future show. We're gonna do all Boston show one night, and we'll have everything from high end Boston to some low end. Um, I'd like to get a bunch of different bait makers too involved. No, I did not get them from Eric with the nail polish. I'd like to run some Jimmy Eater baits, maybe Randy Gross, just different bait makers so people get a taste. Not a lot of super high ends. Maybe get some Zoom WECs. Do got a lot of McFarland flat chads. Mike Russell does. Some Sony Reynolds baits. Might throw a little PD up there, but I'm gonna tell you, a little PD ain't gonna go for less than $100. All right, here we go. What else we got? I'm gonna have to plug my phone in just a second. I'm gonna try to run these top water baits. Whatnot is not being fun right now. Fucking shit, man. All right, here we go. I gotta plug my phone in. Bear with me, guys. Of course, it's not going to stand up. Because why would it? I'm sorry. I don't mean to bobcat bargain you guys. I don't want you looking at my nose. Nope. Nothing but love, bobcat. All right, here we go. Gonna get this thing to balance. It's the problem. It's not one to balance. All right, here we go. All right, see if it run this next thing. Yeah, I know it's whatnot keeps giving me. This is an embarrassing error. All right, here we go. Rapala Clank and Wrap 06. These are tough to find. This is kind of like a little olive green shad. This is the 1/2 ounce size, maybe 3/8. You good, man? Discontinued bait right here. It's in pretty good shape. I think this one's caught a few fish. Get some fish marks on it. Yeah, so here's a good deal. If you guys are yard selling or looking for baits, uh, these these will go for really high dollars in the spring, especially any reds or purple ones. Thank you, Austin. Just a little pro tip. A lot of people overlook these. They didn't sell very well, and now everybody's crazy about knockers. Yeah, dude, that's a great buy for $10. I sold a couple this spring for dang near 30, and the clack and cranks. So, all right. There's a Rapala clacking. It's not a clacking. It's a cranking wrap 06 and Helsinki shad. 7 to 8 foot diver. These are hard to find too. They got. They're not. They got a little rattle to them. The glass cranking wraps go for big money too. This is the Helsinki's, kind of like sexy shad-ish. Gotta have at least 2 knockers, I hear you. One bigger than the other. Seen that before. Good deal on this gravy. Gravy's been racking up tonight. Ugh. All right, here we go. We got another one of these. Now this is the 9 to 10 foot diver in a perch pattern. Thanks all guys for joining. We're fixing to run a followers giveaway here in just a minute. Figure out what we're gonna do for a followers giveaway. Yeah, I got a few black dog lures up there. Those won't be auctioned. Matter of fact, I got a lunker punker up here somewhere that was custom made for my son. I don't even know where it's at. I need to find it though, because it's like a $200 bait. Yeah, I got 2 G2 shell crackers up there. Thank you, Hondo. Y'all got that's 2 deals on this bait. They'll go for about $10 on eBay. So good deal. All right, here we go. Next thing we're gonna run. How about just a straight up Rapala DT10? Nothing special. Just a red crawl DT10. We started at $1. There you go. DT10 at $1. Good fish catching color. Red crawdad. What are you throwing for suspended fish and timber? Was around hundreds of fish and Saturday. No one was pulling them in that often. Suspended fish and timber, I'd have a scope and a minnow bait. But honestly, a jerk bait is really good to catch suspended bass and timber. Or like a hollow belly swim bait that I can, count it down and fish. Rig it on a beast hook. Y'all like Rapalas? Let me know. I love this red crawdad. I love the green on it. Drop shot. Free rigs, really good on. Ron, thank you so much. That's your first auction win. I'll get you something free in your order. I'll send a free bait or something. First time purchasers. All right, let's run our last giveaway tonight. We're not done, but let's see here. What can I do? It's different. I done a Duke. What is that? What is that? JDM Waddle Bait. Let's see here. I got so much stuff. Speaking of a jerking bait, how about we do a jerk bait? Here we go. 6 cents Provoke. This color is herring shad. So we'll do a little 6 cents giveaway here. Giveaway number 3. You can enter to win a 6 cents Provoke 106 herring shad. I got this one because it reminds me of that summer sexy shad from Strike King. That works very well. All right, go back to the auction block here. All right. This is a discontinued color that's really hard to get. I'm surprised nobody pre-bid on it. DT16 in green tiger, and it's actually faded out a little bit, and it has a blue back. So yeah, fish catcher for sure. The DT6 and the DT10s in these colors usually go for pretty big money. Lake Barkley killer, but man, I like it. I actually like how somehow this faded out and it's got a blue back to it. It's not custom painted, just sat in the sun for a while. Got a bug in my eye. Thank you, Wes. I got 43 guys in here. Make sure you guys enter the giveaway and get to follow. We're almost to 2,000 followers. I got like 1.8K. We're giving away this 6 cents per vote. That's a $12, $15 jerk bait. Here's another Rapala DT16 Helsinki shad. God dang it, it is hooked on everything. Son of a bitch. All right, here we go. There's Darius. What's up, Darius? Thanks for sharing, Brock. Appreciate it. This one probably needs a little cleaned up, but it looks like it's caught some fish. Hey, man, what's up, Raid? Thank you, Darius. Are you bidding and not fishing at the same time? I don't have to work tomorrow. You know, I could just come meet you, but I have to go to Illinois. All right. We're getting down to the nitty gritty eventually. All right. Rebel deep we are. Put these back. This is a really cool color. This one's in great shape, by the way. These naturistic colors, they don't make them anymore. They don't even make a deep we are anymore, unfortunately. Man, their hooks like a tangle. I know that. These are the tangless. Naturalized shad. Here we go. Really great looking old school bait. Rebel deep we are. If you guys like a Bandit 300, man, this was the bait before the Bandit. Everybody liked was the deep we are. This is a naturalized shad. Hey guys that are new, we got a giveaway running. Be sure to enter it. It is a followers giveaway, so you don't have to buy anything. You just gotta stay in the stream till the giveaway's over. Thank you, Chamberlain. Dang, we've been on for an hour and 45 minutes. Dude, the bone orange one's good. All the crawls are good. All right, here we go. Next deep we are. This is like a natural perch, and this one's in really good shape. I thought so. The sides are really good on it. Golly. I don't know how much longer I can go because my tailbone is killing me right now. I'm gonna have to sit on one of my knees for a minute. Oh, there we go. So much better. Whew. How deep we are. I'm surprised these haven't blown up in popularity, but maybe they're so common. That tends to happen. Even when things get discontinued, if they're really common, the values don't go crazy. Thank you, Gravy. Gravy, you've been on a splurge tonight. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna have to get a better chair. I'm actually gonna have to do a setup. All right, getting a new winner in here, Mark Tonart. If I mispronounce your name, sir, you have won giveaway 3, a 6 cents per vote. So I have this big, basically carpentry table in here, and I'm getting it out, and I'm putting something else in, because I can't really move around in here, and I'd like to be able to walk around during my shows or even my YouTube streams to get things, and I just cannot do it. So I want to have as big as table, but I'll have something a little bit more mobile. All right, guys, here's an old Rebel popper. It's not a pop R, it's a popper. I'll show it to you here. It's called a P4300. And you look at the mouth on this. This is an old bait. Check this guy out. Doesn't have a feather hook, but god dang, they're sharp. So it's the size of a P70, but it's got a different mouth. This was designed to just be a popper. It doesn't walk or nothing like that. Gravy's going to jump on it for $1. I don't blame you. Do not blame you. Oh, phone is trying to fall down. It's not in perfect shape. It's old school. I think I paid $3 for it. There we go. Guys, I do appreciate it if you shop on the 6 Cents website, whether you want baits, apparel, rods, whatever. Use my code BAITMAN to get you 10% off. They're very good to me. They're on Whatnot too. I got another one of those poppers. This is a gold black back. Somebody has put this. Look at, they put a spinner on the back of it. So that's instead of a feathered treble, they just went with a spinner and a big hook, and hopefully when they eat it, you can put your own hooks on here. But pretty cool. Unique lip is designed to pop. It's not going to walk like a P70 or P60 or anything, but it's a cool vintage lure. They don't make them anymore. A lot of people didn't realize they made a pop R and they made a popper. I learned that. I learned that from somebody last week. Because when I found these, I'm like, "What in the world did I find?" Not high dollar baits, $4 or $5. Usually what to go for. All right, Wes. Thank you, sir. I think I might can last till we get down to the end. We got some more poppers to go. We got some Zells. All right, here we go. Rebel Super Popper. This one's in good shape right here. Clear blue back. It is not the Zell Rolling Super Popper. This is just the regular Rebel Super Popper. They are a little heavy, Daryl. They were. Great bait. I like the Super Popper. It casts really well. I can make it do quite a few things. They do come with really good hooks on them. I know that. Garrett, this must be one of your secret Illinois baits, huh? Thank you, Garrett. You ever fish Crab Orchard Lake? I was up in Marion not long ago doing a little bait hunting, antiquing with the wife, and we drove across Crab Orchard. Dude, that sucker looks like it should have a bass all over it. I don't know if it does or not, but it's got the lily pads. All right. What's up, Phil? Here's a little Sisson balsa crankbait. Great little color. Kind of like, almost like a little chartreuse baby bass. Little Sisson balsa. This is kind of one of my favorite ones he made. Just a little mid-range bait, just a little bit bigger than a Bandit 300. Get down there 6-8 foot. Yeah, there's a guy I work with. He says his family's from around there. He said it did used to be really good, and there's like a Devil's Fork Lake maybe. He said it wasn't bad. Gravy gonna take the Sisson down. All right, here we go. This is a cool bait. Uh, this company was really popular in the early 2000s. And I don't think these are balsa wood. I think this is a resin built bait. But dude, check this. Does this not look like a freaking gizzard shad? This is a smack tackle crank. Look at that. It's got that realistic finish. I can't believe I'm selling this. I probably should save this for myself. It's got that little square bill on it. Oh, kind of reminds me of like the old Bagley's shad. This is from a company called Smack Tackle. And they call it the Smack Shad. Yeah, this was made way before Flat Slap, and it's about twice the size. Really cool bait. I remember throwing these, and they got an awesome wobble to them, but man, they look just like a gizzard shad or skipjack. I'd like to find some more, to be honest. They actually made a real big one. I believe that was about that long. I'm holding it kind of far back. You can see it's the size of a DD22, but it is narrow and skinny. Hype man, he likes it. Gibson County Lake killer right there. I hope I didn't say that too loud. I think when you get that thing, Hype man, you're going to look at it and go, dude, that is freaking amazing. All right. We are about done. All right. This is one I had one that was broken, and I found one. The guys have been asking for this. It's a little Smithwick Rogue electric shad, or whatever they want to call it. Chrome, purple, chartreuse belly, bleeding. I forgot the exact name for this. This is, oh, dang. I'm bobcatting it all over the place tonight. Suspending Rogue. Suspending Rattling Rogue, actually. Great color. Got some small Excaliburs on it too. Do I have any in sour grape? Yeah, I got some in sour grape. I got a couple Menendez Rogues too. Thank you, Chairman. But I know we got some over at Bag 5 Baits. So instead of me digging, I'll go. I may have to put the chug bug on for tomorrow. Another night. All right. Let's see what else we got. All right, Storm OG Wigglewort right here. Great painter. Wigglewort on the bill. No fancy color. It's just white. So if you need one to paint, here you go. The rattles work good. You can fish it if you want to. Like I say, all OG warts are worth at least $10. This one's bill's in really good shape. This would actually be a really good repainter, especially since the bill is like mint. But that is an OG wart right there. Rattles good. Dude, you could troll this right now and catch some sauger. $11. Thank you, Gable. Won't see many warts go that cheap, I'm telling you. The wart market's kind of down right now because it's that time of year. I've seen guys go, man, my wiggle warts ain't selling for $30, $40 a piece. Well, dude, they don't in September. What happens is these guys that fish them wait till about October, go through the box and go, dang, I lost too many. I got to buy some more. How did Mark finish at Champlain? I think he finished about 70th. Dude, it's not that he wouldn't catch them, but you got to catch 22 pounds a day there. And you know, I don't really have anything to say. Mark's dad passed away, so that's all I can tell you. I don't know any other details, but he texted me this morning, so keep Mark and his family in your prayers for sure. I know how it is to lose a dad. So, all right, let's go. I think this is a Strike King Big S, but it's a really cool color. I could be wrong. It may be a Rogers. But y'all know I like that cold shad, and I found this one at the flea, and I thought, man, check that out. It may actually, it's either a Strike King Big S or it's a Norman Big N. One of the two. Maybe Wes might know, but I don't feel it's a Norman because these eyes bulge out. But got knockers. We like knockers, but man, it's the right color. I love that color right there. Kind of the Texas shad. It's like a cold shad color. A lot of people didn't realize Strike King made a Big S. But I'm not sure that's what this is. I could be wrong. Are the mini warts worth anything? Yeah, the wee warts and craw colors go for a pretty decent amount. Especially if you find a collector trying to get his collection going. If I was a guy that had a bunch of wiggle warts, I'd be holding them right now to about November. I thought it was a big O too, but I couldn't find any markings on this West that would indicate that it was a big O. Like usually you find some markings, but it might be somebody might just got a hidden gem. You know what I'm saying? All right, we're gonna close right here with some Pop-Rs. Zell Rolling Classic Pop-R right here. The old chrome blue and red. Classic Pop-R. This is the P60 size, part of that Pro Autograph series. I'll show you guys something. I don't know if I've ever showed you guys on Whatnot what I've got behind me. I appreciate you guys staying with me late tonight. Some of you guys might be blessed to have a job where you're watching at work, and I do watch some Whatnot at work. Some of you guys may just be staying up late, let the kids go to bed, but I really appreciate you guys watching. You don't have to join and buy the auctions, but you never know when you find something. Look at Jay Davis. And if you're ever looking for anything, always feel free to message me. I try to keep a pretty photographic memory of baits to look for, stuff like that. Some are just, you may not hear back from me in a while. Thanks, Mr. Bandit. All right, here's another Zell Rolling Classic Pop-R. This is a different color. I don't see this one often. I didn't even know what the color name on this one was. It's got a little blue head on it. It's, I think it's an older G finish one, to be honest with you. Zoom Swimmers and Samaka Shad. I think I can find some Zoom Swimmers. Maybe. I like the Zoom Swimmer. I love a Bastrix, to be honest with you. I like collecting the Zells, man. All right. Last one of the night. And I got to get Junior to bed. Last one of the night. Zell Rolling Classic Pop-R. Is this kind of some kind of bluegill or perch? But it's got Zell's name on it. You can really zoom slower than the Bastrix? You can, but I like the zoom thumps harder than a Bastrix, but I believe the best Bastrix has better head movement. Chug bugs, all right. I'll do a couple requests real quick. Let me see if I can find some chug bugs. I'll have to look at my top order popper box. Junior loves the football. Yes, I have seen the Zoom winged fluke. It is a Samatka shad. I don't understand why people want to dog cuss Berkeley all the time, and Zoom hadn't made an original bait in like 3 years. Thank you, Jay Davis. All right, let's look for this guy some chug bugs real quick. I can't guarantee I got any. Whopper ploppers? Thought I had one up here somewhere. Maybe I don't. I don't like a Whopper plopper, so I don't. Let's look in my top order box. Let's see. Oh, Bandit got Vixens. I got 2 repo men. If y'all are willing to bid on them. Bandit guys, check this out. Check this out, Bandit guys. I don't know. Somebody tell me what this is worth. Mr. Bandit, Wes, a Bandit spits in root beer. And yes, I have thrown this and I have caught fish on it. I did. I got a pretty good deal on it, Skeeter, to be honest with you. I don't know what this is worth. This may be worth quite a bit. But you know what's funny is how popular 15 plus, all right. You know what's really funny, what I was trying to show is the Bandit spits that has that lip on it. This is one of my favorite top waters right here. So this is the Evergreen SB 150 Shower Blow. Look at those lips on there. Well, look at the Bandit spits. People talk about, hey, it's Japanese, it's better. We were doing it in America before they were doing it. I can't even remember where I got this, Wes. We always like to know. Yeah, SB 150, bone, a little pink and white, the Brent Anderson special. I love this style bait. I tell you, if you guys want to save some money, the Yozuri pencil popper is really good. Just add you a feather treble hook. Get on tackle warehouse. Man, ooh, I forgot it. I got some juicy shit in this top water box. Looky here. They don't make this guy anymore. I've been seeing these things go for ridiculous prices on eBay. And I bet you guys can go find some at a tackle shop somewhere. They didn't sell worth a hoot. If I can get this out of here. I'll look for the chug bugs in a second. I got in the wrong. All right, see that? That's an Arashi Topwalker 13. Yeah, I like the small. How much for the repo, man? I would start the bidding at $75. And the one in bone, I would start it at $100. But that's a Topwalker 13. Go look these up on eBay. It's kind of wild. Dude, I've got some Jimmy Houston spooks in here. I've got some 6 cents. Dude, I've got a gunfish. This is one of my favorites of all time, a gunfish 135. And really good one. All right, enough of that. You got a couple Vixens in the box. Old gens or new gens? If they're old gens, they worth some money, Garrett. They are worth some money. All right, let me see if I can find this chug bug. I gotta find my top water box, other top water box. So this is the Spro box I really like. So if you guys ever on Tackle Warehouse, I love these Spro boxes. Now some guys say they've had some issues with the latches. I personally haven't. Oh. Dang, I got a lot of pop waters. This is a cool bait. This is a little popper from a guy. This is a balsa popper from a company called Uma. Man, that's a really good deal. I may not have a chug bug in here. I thought I had some. For the money, it's hard to beat this guy right here, the Splashback from 6 cents. Love that bait. Got some more Zell poppers in here. Yeah. So this is Baitman's personal collection. I don't really sell these. Like this guy right here. Look at this spitting image. It's a Bill Dance Bass Pro exclusive. I guess I don't. Oh, yeah, I do. I got it too. I got a chug bug right here. Here we go. I don't mind moving this one. Do not mind at all. I got one I can sell here. One chug bug here. All right, here's a little chug bug. It's kind of like a little shad, green shad color. Lure is shown. Let's go. I don't know if I know that guy. Rapala PXR Jowler. Yes, I've got a friend that's got one. He said it's like a shower blow, but sounds like a vixen. So I'm really excited about that. Where's my chug bug guy? Hmm. All right, guys, I'm gonna go show y'all something. I'm gonna get y'all hype real quick. What's up, you Jimmy's? Thank you, Bass Snatcher. Dude, Art copied about everything. I'm not gonna lie. It's like they said, "Hey, we want to copy everything, but we want to put the really mad Spro eyes on everything." They got good rods though. All right, hold on just a second. Y'all want to see some wild shit right here? I don't know if I'll sell these. I might sell the Vixens. Not tonight though. About a bone bow stick. Now this has been custom painted, but it is bone, and you can't find a bow stick anymore. So I'd almost run this one. How about this bow stick? You got a this is a JDM color bow stick right here. My buddy Caleb sent these to me. I don't. These are going into that box, the good box. And then I always say, if it ain't bone or chrome, look at this one. There's another JDM bow stick right there, chrome black bag. This is the one I'd probably fish. Really good one. So I've got 1, 2, 3. I got 5 bow sticks. Oh yeah, I told y'all I collect this fat-free shad. Here's a fat-free fingerling Ozark. This is one. Right. But anyway, all right. Here's the 2 repo men I have. Oh look, here's some more pogo shads. See, I don't even look at stuff sometimes. I don't realize what I got. Here's a Chartreuse blue pogo shad. Here's a great spring craw pogo shad. But I may put these up next week. Here we go. There's a repo man. I forgot the name of that color. Yeah, that's a really, really good one. Someone named that color. I always forget their color schemes. Dead Man Walking, I think. And yeah, this one is mint. I snatched these up off Facebook. And then the one everybody wants. Oh, of course, a treble hook got stuck in the side of a box. So I will say that the Repo Man had better hooks on them than a Vixen. Oh, you 100%. You're buying a Bone Repo Man original. Doesn't even have hook rash on it. That's the deal right there. So I'll put them probably up in the future. But man, I got some money in these things, so no problem, Gravy. Be sure to join me on YouTube, guys. Wednesday night, I'll have my buddy Ronnie Kelly on there. We're going to talk some bass fishing, some baits. We're going to talk about the state of the fishing industry. from baits to live scoping to no scoping to waypoints to the information rule to people being turds, and we'll talk about people making videos for clicks and not, you know, talk about Canada. Wednesday night, D Gable. It'll be on my YouTube channel, which is the Baitman TV. I'll hit the subscribe button, bell for notification to jump on there. And Ronnie's a good guy. I'm gonna see if Ben Miller can join too. Who knows? Maybe I'll even do viewer request line. So, all right, guys. Thank you so much for joining out on Whatnot. Oh, Don G, my man Don, old school. Feel like some of you guys I've literally known for almost 10 years now, and it's pretty cool. I love the fishing industry. People have been hating on the fishing industry, but I like the fishing community because we have so many people that I can recognize, like James in here. Dude, I've been on YouTube forever. I always recognize him. And I like meeting you guys too. So we're all in it for the same reason. We love fishing and we love baits. I like the baits. I guess masturbator. So see you guys on YouTube Wednesday night. I'll get this stuff shipped out. Not tomorrow, Wednesday. You guys have a great night. We're gonna go raid somebody if y'all still want some baits.